Hi, it's Sean, the Fluency Awesomeizer. This is Decoding Multi-Syllabic Words, episode 62. I've got kind of five words I want to look at today. Let's get started. I want you to read these words right out loud. What's the first word here? How about this? This? Oh, that's easy. Two more. This? All right. Were any of those tricky to read? If so, keep watching. I want to show you some decoding strategies you can use when you get stuck on words when you're reading independently. First, a reminder of the fable, The Tortoise and the Hare. And the moral, slow and steady wins the race, which is great advice when you do get stuck on a big unfamiliar word like this, for example. You can think of these words as races. There is a finish line. Sometimes it's a long way to the finish line. If you read like the hare, you might race through that word to get finished first. That's where mistakes can happen. But if you read like the tortoise, you take it slow and steady. That patience is definitely going to help improve your decoding. Keep that in mind. Let's practice. All right, this first word, if you read like the hare, you might see def, fen, sell. I'm going to start at the finish line, though. Sometimes that's a good idea, depending on the word. I see the word less at the end of this word. And there's the word defense. This is the word defenseless. Comes from the verb defend. Defend turns into the noun defense. Actually, defense has two pronunciations. Defense, you hear that in sports a lot. Defense, defense, defense. There's also defense, and you know that from self-defense. So defense is a noun. If you put the suffix less on the end, you get the adjective defenseless, like this poor little chick, beep, 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 poor little, did that really just happen? Defenseless. Next word. I could see 10 in this word. Is that ut 10? With that silent E, that could be utensils. This is the word utensils. And utensils, you know, those things around your kitchen, utensils. Root word's utensil. And it goes back to an ancient Latin word, utensilis, which means useful in Latin, like a spatula. But think about utensilis, that first syllable, ut, that's ut. Sounds like utensilis, became the French word utensil, which also means useful, like a spatula. An utensil, the first syllable, oo, that U makes utensil. But it became the English word utensil, that utensil. So you need to know sometimes the U sounds like you. And I like to say, when you says you say, well, spatula. There's a good example of where the U says you, spatula. And we've got utensils. Pencils, I think we all know pencils. All right, the next word was this big word. Well, I can see the sight word some at the beginning of this word. There's myrrh, R-controlled sound, myrrh, mers. Do you know the AU sound? It's the same as AW, aw, like aw, aw. So that would be salt. Like, shaking salt. So that's salts. Yeah, this is the word somersaults. Root word is somersault. Now, it's an interesting word, somersault. Oh, somersault, diapers. Somersault has two parts, summer and salt. And the root summer goes back to a language we don't have time to talk about, but sobra. And that root sobra means over. Salt goes back to Latin, saltus, and in Latin, that means jump. So somersault literally means jump over. Somersaults, put an S on the end to make it plural. You have somersaults, not to be confused with this. And if you put those two together and get that E out of there, it looks like somersaults. This is some results. And let's just look at the word results for just a moment here. Result is the root, and salt, the end of result, salt. Remember that root saltus of Latin? Jump. Yes, salt is similar to salt, and result is an effect. You know, cause and effect. Like, did you jump? Yeah, that's the result of me showing you that cicada. You jumped. Sorry to bug you, but that's where the result comes from. That's the end of the lesson today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook for more decoding videos like this one. And if you go to my Facebook page and my photos, there's an album full of great reading challenges I've written to help you practice decoding those big words and awesomize your fluency. And if you haven't followed or liked or subscribed yet, screenshot this and look me up at the Fluency Awesomizer. Hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful. Come back and see me soon. Bye.